What about it?
It's on the video today.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't thinking that she was gonna.
No, it's actually the opposite way.
I can see why she likes it. When you were telling me for you, but for her, I think that's why he jumped at that opportunity.
Yeah, that's a muff diving blanket.
Then I won't have to tell you to turn the fan on.
Right. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, let's see what that fucking CPM looks like. She was there. Moonlight dancing off her hair. We have 7 people in the room so far, Pamela. 7 people. Oh, the rat poop Airbnb. Okay. Evening to you too, Loki. Robert, hello. We'll hang out for a few minutes. Did you guys participate in my quiz this afternoon? Good evening from Canada. How you doing? Everybody, if you could please tap the screen, tap the heart on the screen, or hit the arrow on the screen and share the live to your Facebook, your Threads, your Instagram. Well, your Instagram you can't do, your Twitter, your Bluesky, whatever. You did not see the quiz, okay? Without googling, which country has the most established languages? Would that be India, China, Papua New Guinea, or Nigeria? And this is the subject of today's live. Let's go ahead and pull this up because it's fucking batshit crazy. And that would of course be uh the Donnie. It is not China. It is not Nigeria. The South Loop is a damn good guess. It is Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea has the most established languages in the world with over 840 distinct languages spoken, representing roughly 12% of the world's total. Yeah, this Donald Trump posted this image of himself as Jesus healing the sick. You see this here, right? And then he was asked about this, and he said, "No, no, no. Only the fake news media could determine that was me being Christ. That was supposed to be me being a doctor helping people, like I've done since the day I became president." And then he took this post down. But he says that no sane person could have possibly come away with he meant to look like Jesus in this picture. I mean, how is he not Jesus in this picture? Christians, defend it. Explain it. He's in the throes of delusion of godhood. Yeah, I think so. I think so. You can't defend it. Nope. You can't. There is no defense of this. It's fucking insane. Thoughts on Eric Swalwell dropping out of the California race? Good. He actually resigned from Congress today, or announced he's retiring, I should say. Hello, my name is Jeff. I know everybody thinks that that's Jeff Epstein, but it doesn't even look like him in the picture. It's not Jeff. It's just some weird fucked up AI that somebody made. He doesn't know how to use AI. Somebody made this. He saw it and he reposted it. And to say, well, I was not supposed to be Jesus Christ in this. I was supposed to be a doctor. How many doctors do you know have light glowing out of their palms? I'm just saying. I'm just saying he's nuttier than an outhouse at an acorn festival. America is scaring the shit out of you. Yeah, yeah. I'm an atheist, and this is somehow still offensive. Let's see here. What should we do here? Let's do this. Let's do this. Hang on 1 second. I got hats in now. Have the day you voted for hats. Got t-shirts, hoodies, baseball caps, knit hats. Have the day you voted for. Let's see if we can just give me 1 second here. Hang on, everybody. You're fighting with AI? Why? It doesn't like my content. Where is it? Come on, where is it? There we go. My t-shirt. Oh. Are you freaking kidding? What are you doing besides complicit with Diddler? What the hell? What's going on? What did I miss? Jesus Christ. What the fuck did Tony say that's got everybody in an uproar? You're the seventh person talking crap about Trump compared to one MAGA black guy supporting Trump. All of yours have low count of viewers. What exactly are you? What the fuck are you talking about, Tony? What the fuck are you talking about, man? What's the subject tonight? Well, usually when I do impromptu lives, it's generally any subject gets thrown out there. I started putting titles out there for people to kind of have conversation starters, like the Christ picture of Trump he posted. But really, it's anything. Politics never end. The same stuff would be happening no matter who won. Trump just puts it on theater. Exactamundo. Exactamundo. I go to sleep and think, can he get any worse? Oh yeah, he does. Every day, every goddamn day he gets worse. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate the engagement. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you can go get a t-shirt, hoodie, coffee mug, knit hat, or baseball cap with this on it if you go to the link in my bio. Um, like the videos, thank you very much. Stepping off the balcony, BC. Am I a Christian? No, I am an atheist. Been waiting for himself to announce himself as Christ, for him to announce himself as Christ. Honestly, I think that we're probably, given the trajectory. I saw another content creator say this, and I couldn't agree more. Given the trajectory of his insanity and the nutty shit that he keeps posting online, we're probably only like a month or two away from an actual dick pic. And I just want you to think about this for a moment. He owns the fucking platform, Truth Social, so he can post whatever the fuck he wants on it. Yep, I think ye old mushroom is going to make an appearance. Do you see the world uniting against the US when the global economy really crashes? They're already uniting against us. We're losing our allies at record pace right now. Any chance you can see the 25th? Only if JD Vance develops some kind of testicular fortitude or believes he actually needs to do that in order to save his own career. Because the crazier Trump gets, the worse it's going to look for JD Vance in 28. No, you're fine. What's wrong, Clyde? Come here, buddy. You got gas at $6 a gallon there. Jim, what are you doing in DC? Well, you know who isn't our ally anymore? Victor Orban, because he got his fucking ass kicked in that election. The world is getting pissed off at the fascism. This dude's been in power for 16 years in Hungary, and he got smoked in a landslide because the world is fucking done. Got work training in DC for a couple of months. Jesus Christ, what do you do, Jimmy? If you can say. Did you see how that poor DoorDash driver was used somewhat? Well, it was all a setup. You guys understand that, right? He didn't get food DoorDash to the White House. That's not what that was. That person was there on behalf of DoorDash to speak about no tax on tips. She's actually from Georgia or some shit. She's a DoorDash driver, but that was all staged to talk about no tax on tips. But of course, Trump can't stay on message. So what did it turn into? Him turning to this poor woman and going, "Well, what do you think about men and women's sports?" And she's like, "I really don't have an opinion." He's like, "Really? I bet you do." And she's like, "Nah, I don't." And then he goes, I heard that you supported me. Yeah, I'm really happy to hear that. Did you vote for me?" And she's like, maybe. And he goes, "Well, I heard you were a hell of a supporter anyway." And it's like, she didn't say yeah, dude. The whole goddamn thing was just weird as fuck. And then did you see him at the golf course with the young woman? Jesus fucking Christ. He's coming by on a golf cart, and he's got, a couple of his guys on the golf cart, and there's a young woman in her early 20s, late teens, early 20s, in a short little golf skirt and a tight golf top, just a jumping up and down to get Donnie's attention. And he stops and goes, "Wow, she's in great shape, isn't she?" And he gets off the golf cart, walks around, and goes, "Wow, you're so excited to see me." Look at her, guys. Isn't she in great shape? And she just sidles up next to him and he puts his arm down around her waist and pulls her in tight. And it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, his grandson. I read his grandson was with him. Yeah, if he doesn't stop, it's going to go to 2028 a gallon. The old nerd perverts. Yep, running around pinching wholesale ass. Right, Clyde? Oh, doesn't work with the green screen, does it, Clyde? Doesn't work with you. We're gonna go sit down on the bed here in just a moment, buddy. A little bit. Yeah, she was married. Her husband was standing right there. All these people who voted for Trump now complaining about high gas prices. Yeah, they are having the day they voted for available at my website right now. Oldhippiemedia.com. Get yourself a t-shirt, multiple colors to choose from. The vintage black goes all the way up to 5XL. Hoodie, coffee mug, knit hat, baseball cap. Thank you very much, Hunter Williams, for the $2 tip. I am going to try doing that very thing, Hunter. I appreciate it. Getting in on the grift. See, I love it. I love it. I make a t-shirt and it's a grift. The president takes your money and it's not. Get fucked, dumbass. Well, thank you, Jim. Okay, hang on a second. You've been watching that giant Microsoft data center in Hoffman Estates going up, where Sears used to be. And what I want to know is just what data are storing at all of these giant data centers. It's predominantly for the onset of AI. AI requires a lot of that type of output, and the world is going to AI. Everybody uses it, right? In some way, shape, or form. You want somebody to post an image of Trump as the Prophet Muhammad? Jesus fucking Christ. Let's not feed into his insanity. Uber, DoorDash, and Lyft. That's an interesting question. What's going to happen to those services with the price of gas rising? Well, we're already starting to see a lot of other places put on fuel charges. We're seeing it happen in other industries, and we're really seeing, I guess, on the East Coast, like pizza deliveries are going through the roof. Team Roger just gifted 5 of you a 1-month membership to the page. Thank you very much, to Team Roger. Every now and again, people will come in and they'll buy a group of memberships and they'll gift them to people. It means that you are a member for a month. You do not have to renew at the end of that month if you so choose not to. It doesn't automatically renew or anything like that. It is strictly a financial support level for the page. Um, I'm trying to keep all of the content for free, so I'm not doing specific content just for the people who can afford to pay. You do get your name lit up in the comment sections, and you get little stickers that you can post in the comment sections and things like that. It's a $5 a month financial support. Um, we just today we crossed 200 members, so thank you guys for that. So anybody that does choose to remain a member after the 1 month, thank you in advance. St. Louis, hello. This dog is pathetic. You know what's awesome? The big fat fucking got a little snap to him, ice cold green grape. Those are fucking great. Mm. What's wrong, hon? The perfect treat. I don't do pineapple. Don't like pineapple. Grapes are the fruit of hope. Interesting. Did not know that. Did not know that. Once again, if you can, get yourself a T-shirt or 12. See, I'm a hell of a salesman. You know what? You look like you could use 14 of the exact same T-shirt. No worries. I got a shit ton of other T-shirts in a merch store. Have you guys seen the other T-shirts that I have in my merch store? Stuck with the bad apple, bad grape, not a problem. Get another grape. Exactly. Bad apple, that's it. You got a bad fucking apple. Now that bad grape will sometimes ruin the rest of the bunch if you leave it in there too long, obviously. So was just at McDonald's, tried to order 3 cheeseburgers, ketchup only, and a 4-piece nug and double cheese. Okay. Bad grapes are just raisins. Okay. Or almost raisins. I love to watch Renee's videos. We relate. Right on. Grapes are very healthy, high in antioxidants. However, they're one of the few fruits that are fast acting carbs, so they're best eaten with meals. Yeah, that's what the doc was saying. Have, like 4 or 5 with your dinner. Come on, damn it. 4 or 5 with your dinner, or a half a banana or something like that. Yeah, I never liked prunes. I have not been hearing about the tornadoes. There sounds like they're all over the place. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Kansas. We're supposed to have weather for the next couple of days. Frozen grapes? See, that's a bit much for me. These grapes came from Sam's. They are what? Yeah, they've been slamming, as the kids would say. They smack. They're on fleek. No, actually, I do not like my candy frozen. I don't want my Reese's or my Snickers or any of that shit in the freezer. I don't like my cookies in the freezer, none of that stuff. Just the ice cream and shit that's supposed to be in the freezer. Why do you follow Dalton and Sacco? He votes red. Thought you didn't want anything to do with red voters. I didn't know that he voted red first and foremost, and I'd have to look into that for myself. Frozen Reese's are good. Yeah, but they're not. Makes the candy too hard. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and dispel this right away. Thin mints are trash, And putting Thin Mints in the freezer equates to you eating frozen toothpaste. No, the Girl Scout Thin Mints are quite possibly the worst cookie ever invented. This side of oatmeal raisin, the deceptive cookie, the Decepticon of the cookie world. You give me a refund or the correct food, then they ask me to leave. Hell no, call the pigs. The fuck? You are trash. Motherfucker, I didn't come to see you. You came to see me. Why is the cereal Grape Nuts called that since there's no grape and no nuts? I don't know, but it's like eating fucking gravel. Goodness, it is bad. You take New York peppermints and put them in the freezer? Good God. Conley, hello. I think I've caused Conley a great deal of grief by shitting on her peanut butter sandwich. I think back on TikTok, people are just like gnawing on her ass about this sandwich. I certainly didn't mean that. My apologies, but something had to be said. Trump 2028. So you don't know how the Constitution works, or you don't care how the Constitution works? Which one is it? You better fucking behave. Conley is here. She will start throwing hands. Ask Big Piece. We should do a cookie poll. I'll work on that. I'll put one together. You're sending me pictures of your next peanut butter sandwich. That better be a literal translation and not a euphemism, goddammit. Tom Power. What's up, sir? I don't know. Potentially me with this dubage. Please interview Butch Ware. Who is Butch Ware? Um, you got charged with trespassing at McDonald's. Jesus Christ. There was a guy in town here who got arrested, 44-year-old guy in town who got arrested for beating the shit out of a 13-year-old kid on Easter. The cops had to be called to the house for a domestic on Easter. That's like a white trash black belt. I'll have to work on the live polls. I don't know how to do it, and I don't want to try and figure it out at the moment. But I will set it up for um this week, a cookie poll. You have the shirt behind me. Thank you very much. For those of you that don't, order yours today. Shirt, hoodie, baseball hat, knit hat, coffee mug. I don't know if we have it in throw pillow or not. Fig Newtons are pretty bad. I don't like Fig Newtons, but I would eat a Fig Newton over a Thin Mint.
I mean, they're also fucking.
They're what? They're not though. Good God, why would I want to eat an apple Fig Newton?
Apple butter.
Okay. What'd you say? In the world, just for the person that was just commenting, in the world of cookies, Thin Mint is at the absolute fucking bottom. tied with oatmeal raisin. It is like it's below every possible cookie you could, even like really shitty, dry ass Italian cookies. Thin mints are like eating a chocolate menthol cigarette. They're air conditioned. Jesus Christ. I could never understand the people that smoked menthol cigarettes, for fuck's sake. Thin mints were your favorite when you were on heroin. You can't eat them since you got sober. I think that that's a solid trade-off, though, if you're sober. You know what I mean? Oatmeal raisin are the worst. They are. They are the lion motherfucker of the cookie world. They're a goddamn war crime. Italian amaretti cookies. There are all kinds of, dry ass, flavorless shit Italian cookies, and all of them are better than a Thin Mint. Peas smoked menthol? Yeah, I never smoked menthol cigarettes. I When I did smoke, and we've been non-smokers, nicotine non-smokers for 6 years, next month. Um, of all the cigarettes I smoked, I could never handle the menthol shit. Just
Having one here or there was fine.
on a regular basis, it was too much. I'm appalled. Oatmeal raisin is the best, but it isn't. It isn't. Everybody that goes to reach into that platter is thinking that they're picking up a chocolate chip cookie. Everybody. And then they take a bite out of it, and it's got that nasty ass raisin in the motherfucker. And it's an instant, like you don't even finish eating it. The bite that you have, it's an instant spit out. Because the deception that goes along with thinking that you're biting into a chocolate chip cookie and getting fucking oatmeal raisin is just vile. It's so fucking bad. Tom has incorrect takes on cookies and Little Debbie's. Let's talk about Little Debbie's. What do I have? What's my incorrect take on Little Debbie? You talk about them nasty ass, vile, plastic tasting Christmas trees? Is that what the fuck you're going to talk about? Those things are trash. 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 You know what I'm saying? Trash. Wow, a lot of comments that can't come through because they're being held for review. Look at this. Message being held, message being held, message being held. Pastor's casket, how you doing? You can't stand any snack cakes. Really? So, like, what is your preferred go-to dessert, if you don't mind me asking, Mr. Casket? Oatmeal raisin shouldn't even be a cereal. Oatmeal raisin shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't exist. It should be outlawed. Made homemade lasagna and banana cream pie for your boyfriend's birthday. His request. He loved it. Right on. Can't do cheesecake. I've tried it. I can't. It just no, 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 no. Cheesecake be nasty as fuck. It is less than desirable. Zebra cakes, trash, trash. Crab cakes, like the food, not a fan. My wife loves them. Renee loves them. So you don't do sweets casket, but you do like a cheesecake. Okay, fair enough. All done? And it's just about 8 o'clock. So, guys, thank you very much for stopping by. I am going to go put my feet up.
Staying up here long.
Why? What's that?
Same thing I did for you.
Gotcha. All right. You guys take it easy. Check out my interview that I just did an hour ago with my teacher face. That live is now on the page in the form of a video. It's a great conversation. She's a retired teacher and somebody that chose not to have kids, and she her content is about life in general, but also specifically about education and living a child-free life. That's what we talked about over the course of that hour-long interview. Check out that interview. Just did that interview from 6 to 7 Central Time, and then have been doing this since, and we're coming up on 8 p.m. So, as always,